Hey guys, I found some junk down at my thrift. It's a video game, a DVD, turntable and a plushie, Yahtzee, Chatski, a board game or two. So welcome to the worst pickup. Welcome. Yep. Rebel Gaming Club, worst pickup. Welcome guys, I'm your host Dan, and this is a weekly pickup show. Well, not so much weekly anymore, more like monthly pickup show, where I kind of go over some shit, some video games, some media, some toys, fun stuff that I find out thrifting or I order offline, you know, to add to my collection. We got a great episode this week because we got stuff all over the place. We got video games, we got box sets, we got a toy from 1985, and we got a package from fellow Rebel Gaming Club member, Preston. So that's exciting. We're going to go through that too. We're going to save that for a little bit. Right off the bat, I want to show something. The girlfriend actually found this out when she was thrifting and asked if I was like, do I want it? And I was like, yes, I do want it. I've wanted one of these forever. And this is a vintage Viewmaster. See if we can get it to focus there. And this is a Disney one, right? So we got a bunch of slides in there. We got the Viewmaster, and this is one of the vintage ones. I believe it's from the 70s at some point. I can't really tell, but I remember back in 1983 laying on my grandmother's couch, and she had one of these, and I was just going through it, dreaming about going to Disney, and we ended up going to Disney eventually. So it was, you know, it's kind of magical, and it reminds me of that. So now we have this beautiful display and a Viewmaster. So now I got to find some more discs to go with it because it only had like 7 or 8. Like it had Love Bug was in there, which is pretty awesome, pretty good. Picked up a game, brand new game that just came out. It's Stubs a Zombie on the PS4 for $20, guys. $20? Are you kidding me? I mean, I have it on the Xbox, but I don't have an Xbox hooked up right now. And that's an expensive game, so and it's kind of hit the value too. I think Stubs at one point was $100, and now it's kind of dipped down to like 80. I got a really nice mint copy over there that my buddy hooked me up with, so I'm gonna hold on to that, and I'm gonna play it on the PS4 because you know, it is PS4 is the way to go. I love that system. Girlfriend found another thing this week, pretty amazing. She found this Masters of the Universe Skeletor on clearance for $7. I like that $7 price. I think these are like $15 in general. I wouldn't want to collect them all, but I even look in I have a He-Man collection over there. It's pretty good, but I don't have Skeletor in my collection, which is weird. Now I got one. I don't know if I showed it a few months back. I actually was able to get the Castle Grayskull, the reissue. So I got that. I got this to go along with it. We got some cool stuff. We got some good stuff. I'm happy about that. Found a couple Disney Presents books with records. We got this Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. And they both of these have their records with it. So we got that one, and we also got the Black Hole, which was kind of an odd sci-fi thing that Disney did. I don't think it did very well. It came out in the late 70s, and it would have been right around the time of Star Wars. But this falls real short. If you guys aren't familiar, look up Black Hole, the trailer, and you'll see. I think I already had this too. I bought this for like $8 years ago. So we found both of these for 25 cents each. Found this for $5, The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. We got Bruce Campbell right there, starring in a kind of an odd Western. I have a copy of this, but I always grab it in case, you know, my friends don't, so we can hook them up. So, good find though. Found this for $1. This is the Tumbridge Trilogy. And this has one of my favorite movies, Man with a Plan. I've talked about it on the channel before. It was a trilogy of 3 movies made in Vermont. And for years I have it on VHS, the trilogy. I was never able to find it on DVD. And now I've found it twice in the last couple months. So, thrilled about that. Found a couple more games. We got Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Found that out thrifting. $3.75. And we also found a copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 on the GameCube. Ain't bad. Ordered this off Macari for $7. This is the complete series, Police Squad. You guys familiar with Police Squad? This was like Leslie Nielsen before all of the Naked Gun, that series. This is pretty much that before that. And we also found a copy of Snowball Express on DVD, starring Dean Jones. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. What year did this come out? This is, I believe, late 60s, early 70s. Such a fun movie. It's a Disney movie. Hunt a copy down. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. You will enjoy it. Yeah, I think this is the second copy I've found of this too. I buy it every time I see it. Found one book this week. We got For Better or For Worse. What is this? This is the complete library from 1979 to 1982. Great little snag. I love these collections of cartoons where, you know, it's a volume. So we got a lot of material right here. And for, I think I paid $3 for it. Well worth it. I got a collection of them behind me. All different types of cartoons, but I love it anytime there's a volume type thing. We found, oh, this is cool. We found this Transformer. Let's see if you can see that. See if it. Maybe some of you guys are familiar with this character. I forget it. It's Omega something. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. I'll find the photo and show you though. This thing is massive. It has a full track. So you have a track. This is motorized right here. And you put it on the track and it goes around the actual track. On top of him transforming into this big robot with the track. I mean, it's massive. I saw this at the thrift store and I passed on it like for days, and it was sitting there, and I just kept looking at it and I kept seeing tracks. So I'm like, I saw this. I saw robot on wheels. I'm like, robot on wheels? Wait a minute. And I pick it up and I see the Transformer logo. Crazy find. I believe it's all here. It looks to be all here. This is like a, I don't know, probably like a $80, $100 Transformer. It's one of the early ones. I haven't fired it up to see if it works, but I will, and I'll actually transform it at some point when I get some time. Like this, it's massive. Like just transforming it's going to take me like a half hour. So good find right there. On to our last bit here. We got a package from Preston. I was shocked. Lately Preston, you've seen it. He's been in other convention videos that we've posted. He's done some reviews for the channel, but he's been a member for years now, and he's been kind of selling off some of his collection because, well, he wanted to put that money towards, I guess, going to conventions in general and just kind of living life, which isn't a bad idea really, especially if you got a bunch of money tied up into video games. It's like, alright, sell them off, get rid of them, take that money, go enjoy some life. not a bad move, especially if you're young. You know, that's when you do it. So he was nice enough. He's like, hey, I got some games. This must have been stuff that was kicking around after he sold some of the stuff, I'm guessing. But we got a box here. We're gonna go through it. First up, he sent this Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling 2. I don't know much about this. I know I don't have it. THQ Bowling, I'm all for it. I love bowling games. He sent a copy of MVP Baseball 2005. And this is for the PC, which people love this. They still play this on the PC. It's like a big deal. I think that's kind of a pricey game as well. So that was nice of you, Preston. We got a PC copy of Tiger Woods 06. A copy of Sonic Colors on the Wii, which we know they just re-released that game. MVP Baseball on the Xbox. Got a copy of Def Jam Vendetta, which I had on the GameCube. I don't have it on the PS2, so that's really cool. We got MotoGP 08 for the 360. I do not have this game, so that will go right into the collection. Also, MotoGP 07. I've never played these. They look cool though. I can get down with some racing. Preston's all about the racing. I've never seen someone more passionate about racing games. Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam on the Wii. A pretty fun game, actually. Not a traditional Tony Hawk game, but really fun nonetheless. We got Tiger Woods PGA 12. We got Family Game Night 2, which I don't think I have. I think I have a collection of this, and I got rid of my number 2. So I'll probably end up keeping that because that's awesome. And the last 2 things that he sent, I was shocked by this. This was cool. I wasn't expecting this at all. He sent a Steam Deck. So this is for live streaming, which I do stream live on YouTube once a week. It's Rebel Rock. I talk about rock and roll music and about music finds and stuff like that. So I'm curious to give this a whirl and see if it doesn't help out and see if I can't, get more interactive with things. So that's awesome, Preston. I don't know, you knew that's what I was doing of late, but much appreciated. And the last item, this was by far the biggest highlight and surprise, because I had this forever ago and I sold it off. I don't know why I did. I just I had a moment where I was like, I don't need that. And then months later I'm like, why did I do that? I really want that now. And what it is Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain. So this is arguably a top 2 wrestling game of all time. This holds up right up there with WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy. This is the one that everyone wants because you can customize everything. The storylines are random, so you always get something new. A wonderful game, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have it back because this is something I've wanted to play months back, and I was like, you know what? I don't have a copy of that, so I can't play it anymore. So Preston, thank you so much for all of this. Super kind of you. I really appreciate it. So, guys, that's gonna wrap up. Wait a minute. I lied. I found these tonight. I have a sealed copy of Oh God, George Byrne movie. Rob Reiner directed, really funny. We got At War with the Army with Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis. We got the Buddy Holly story. And we found an Audio Slave live DVD. So that's it right there. That's what I've gotten. I'm hoping you guys are doing well out there. I'm trying to produce as much stuff as I can. It hasn't been as consistent as I want it, but you know, we're having a little bit of time off. We're enjoying all this stuff, and yeah, we still got more plans coming. We're doing stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's episode, and leave a comment down below. You guys saw Ryan in the last episode. That was great. Thank you for all the comments and the questions for him. We want to eventually reboot things, and we got some members that I think could help us with the whole reboot. We're gonna see what happens. But until next time, guys, do what you do, and toodaloo.
Daddy?
Jeremy, you excited?
Yeah.